Lock in. It's game time.
All right, here we go. Taking on the T-Wolves, trying to get a 19th victory.
There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards is the 3 and Towns is at the 4. Then there's Carter. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. And for the Spurs, Victor Wembanyama is out there with Green. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Sohan in at the point. Well, it may not be a new season, but Craig, it is a new year.
You got a good matchup here.
Use, right?
And Edwards.
And hey, wherever you can find motivation, right? It's a long season, lots of mental gymnastics. And Kevin, everyone overcomes in their own way.
Go. And the Spurs start out with the ball. To the middle, here's Mitchell. And he banks in the layup.
And that'll start us off. Already, you can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Towns, coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. To the paint, here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And just beating the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Here's Reeves, coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. There's the pass to Gobert. Edwards against Mitchell. From 11 feet away. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
To the inside. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Sohan. Now Wembanyama, defended by Towns. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw missing. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Pass to Vassell. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Towns.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Traps in the tray. Edwards got 5 points so far.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Passes it to Mitchell. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Reeves, covered by Vassell. High post, Gobert. Wembanyama on him. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Unloads from 9. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
For Minnesota, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And as a team, really just middle of the...
Timberwolves leading by 13. They've got Mitchell. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Keldon Johnson. Then it's Jones. And it's Wiseman in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Mitchell left side. Tipped away. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama, a screen. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That is his first foul of the game. Mitchell looking it over. Wiseman sets a screen for Mitchell. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by Wiseman.
And just caught the D there by surprise. Love when Wiseman goes for the big air on the alley-oop.
Minnesota's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Champ, in their last matchup against the Thunder, had a very nice performance. He scored 41 points, and he did a little bit of everything for them in that one, adding a triple-double in the process. The level he played at in that one was incredible. Now, he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And the first one drops. You know, Clark, I have to say, it seems like the college game has seen a little bit of a shift in recent years. You cover it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the game, much like the pro game, has become a little more perimeter-centric. The three-point Shot has been a huge part of the game's evolution, and so you see more teams playing to space the floor and take advantage of the three-point shot. Not nearly as much back to the basket post play. So I do think the game has changed, and not necessarily good or bad. I think it's just different.
They set the pick. Mitchell passes to Wiseman, and finished off by Wiseman.
And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick and roll action and cashing in.
Here's Gilliard. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Johnson against Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by the Spurs. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
It's stolen by Wiseman. Mitchell outside. Back to Wembanyama. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's McLaughlin. Hachimura with a screen on Jones. McLaughlin, the pass to Hachimura. On the wing, Johnson lets it go with a 3. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
A priority for Johnson, continuing to work on his jumper, especially off the catch, like there.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Rudy Gobert is checked in for the Timberwolves. Carter comes in for Jordan McLaughlin. Here's Pokusevski. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Back to Carter. Now, Hachimura. Clock at 6. Outside, Edwards. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Spurs trail by 3. Mitchell outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Devin Vassell.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And he sinks the second. Minnesota's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. The pass to Pokusevski. Nailed from three-point land. Pokusevski's got 5 points so far.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to Hachimura. Out to Edwards. 4 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 7. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Gobert the screen. Edwards kicks to Hachimura. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Zohan, the pass to Mitchell. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Wembanyama, a screen on Hachimura. Mitchell outside. Floats it up for Wembanyama. It's stolen by Gobert. Down low, Edwards. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Hachimura down low, covered by Mitchell. Pass to Pokusevski. There's the drive. And it's sent back by Mitchell. Whoops, there's the 24-second.
Oh, yeah, still on the winning streak. Nice block there.
Take another glance at that powerful rejection.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful.
This game is for win number 19, I believe. Yeah.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Spurs. They trail by 1. Jones against Carter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Towns. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, averaging about 26 points per, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Hachimura is checked in for Minnesota, and it's tied up with that one.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Mitchell against Edwards. Three-pointer. Green with the rebound.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Green with a screen on Edwards. Mitchell dishes to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg. Everybody. on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Gobert, the pass to Edwards. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the
Oh my gosh, how is that happen?
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of...
San Antonio bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Trailing to start the quarter, they battled hard and pulled off a tremendous comeback. Now enjoying the lead. And we'll be right back after this.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, they certainly were disguising their game plan. Force the ball down low, get some high percentage looks, maybe draw some fouls. They were very physical.
This game plan is diesel tested and approved.
Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month Award recipients. In the Western Conference, Champ.
He's been their catalyst when they need a bucket or they need someone to make a play. They know they can turn to him like I could turn to you, Ernie.
Indeed.
Playing the three, he offers a lot of versatility as well, Shaq.
Ain't that what I just said?
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their makes.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
All right, take a look at this block on Ant. Look at him. Get up there. Get that out of here, son. Let's go.
So in the game for the Timberwolves, Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Then there's Carter. Then there's Edwards. And it's Reeves.
Appreciate it.
Edwards.
The Rook coming up with some great blocks the last few games. Especially to block Edwards like that.
Here's Reeves. Here's Towns. From down in the low post, it goes. Towns has got 5.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
To the left wing. Wembanyama against Towns. Doesn't go for him. Good defense by Wembanyama. Spurs leading by 7. Mitchell outside. Inside. Here's Sohan. And he jams it with the
What a look. Let's go, Sohan.
Rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Timberwolves trail by 9. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Right wing. Towns for 3. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Wembanyama finds Mitchell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Mitchell. He's looking for Wembanyama.
Oh, playground off the backboards.
On a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Boy, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now here is Carter. He's tightly guarded. Edwards can't hit. And so Green will bring it up for San Antonio. And here is Mitchell. 15 points in the game. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Town.
He's all over me, ref.
That one is off.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Minnesota making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. Timberwolves trail by 13. To the paint to halt the run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. You look at Mitchell, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you've somehow failed. And that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
Carter outside. The pass to Hachimura. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Carter dishes to Gobert. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Out to the wing. Here's Reeves. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Good work there as it goes. Sohan's got 10.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Edwards, a screen on Wembanyama. Here's Hachimura. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Mitchell right side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Impressive, and they've done a good job, too, of getting to the foul line. Really been in attack mode offensively.
Minnesota making a switch here. Okashevsky's checked in. And Mitchell drops them both. Minnesota with the ball. 17-point game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Carter, the pass to Hachimura. Back to Carter. Edwards with the screen for Carter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Javon Carter. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Here's Sohan, defended by Carter. Here's Mitchell. It's Vassell on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. 7 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Minnesota calls timeout. And powering into the first week of the new year, here's a brand new look at the power rankings. You look at Minnesota, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And San Antonio, they are well beyond where we thought they'd be at this point in the season, making incredible strides and maintaining their momentum.
Carter outside. Hachimura against Mitchell. To stop the run, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one.
Oh my gosh, come on now, that's not a foul.
You can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
For Minnesota, they have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. And he knocks down the first one. Johnson's checked in for Mitchell. Timberwolves trail by 21. Wiseman's out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Jones. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Hachimura. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Jones with Mitchell outside. Driving in to the middle. Here's Wiseman, and it's denied. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Here's Mitchell. 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Jones, that's for 2.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Here's Gilliard. Drilled from 11 feet out. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Hachimura against Wembanyama. To the inside. And it's Mitchell missing. Timberwolves trail by 17. Pass to McLaughlin. Over Jones. McLaughlin, no good. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Jones. Sinks that one from the post. And the Spurs lead by 19.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Hachimura with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Gilliard, covered by Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Gilliard's shot is good. Gilliard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Deflects the pass. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And McLaughlin gets it to go.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they generated the highest quality shots. So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Pass to Pakusevsky. Here he goes. Out to Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Hachimura with a screen on Jones. McLaughlin, the pass to Hachimura. Good defense by Wembanyama.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Mitchell. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Here's Gilliard, covered by Mitchell, down low. Here's Pakusevsky, and it's good, 2 points.
He's hard to stop when given any room to operate at all.
Spurs leading by 15. Now Jones. Here's Wiseman. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Wiseman.
You just can't teach size and length. And
I think I will run it because I got to play the T-Wolves again. So I might as well. I'll try to run 2 in a row.
So it's Minnesota now. Outside Edwards. Passes it to Pakusevsky. And it's off from three-point range. And for the Spurs, the shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Mitchell finds Wembanyama. Spurs working the ball around now. Wembanyama, a screen on Edwards. Inside. Blows the alley-oop jam. Timberwolves trail by 17. Here's McLaughlin. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wiseman's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's had.
Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Gilliard. And the pass to Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside, Towns. Sinks the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And since he entered the league, Vassell's playmaking has really come a long way. He is a solid creator.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Reeves. Here's Towns. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
To the inside, it's stolen by Edwards. And Carter has it in the corner, passes it to Reeves. Pass to Towns from past the arc. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Green with a screen on Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Here's Green. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Spurs lead by 20.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Edwards finds Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And a clear foul there.
Oh my gosh, that is a bailout.
For 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
That free throw, no good. And the NBA last season, Clark setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element, not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy, and that keeps them and I think their fans engaged as well.
Timberwolves trail by 20. Carter outside. The pass to Gobert. And here's Towns. Puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried. Towns has got 13 points here in the second half alone. To the paint. Here's Vassell. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
Reeves the pass to Towns. Pass to Gobert. Here's Reeves. Passes to Towns. Over Wembanyama. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Green with a screen for Mitchell. Bobbed up there for Green. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Carter outside. Towns sets the pick for Carter. Offline with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Sohan. To the middle. They kick it out to Green. Three-pointer on the way. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night. Shooting.
He is scorching the D, exploding offensively.
Well, you know when you're in that kind of a zone, trust me, he knows he's in the zone right now.
Towns finds Edwards. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Spurs leading by 22. Now, here's Vassell. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Shot's good by Mitchell.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Pass to Towns. Here's Reeves. Carter with a screen on Mitchell. And there's the pass to Towns. Out to Edwards to end the run. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Timberwolves. 1:10 left to play here in the fourth.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding
for the Spurs.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah. I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Champ.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And Towns gets it to go.
Hey, he's used to that. I mean, teams try to be physical with Towns and body him up, beat him up, but he's a little too strong for that to bother him.
And here is Mitchell. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Dick.
Good game. Good game.